didn't skip his camp. Super nice pathing for Husha in the early game. And you know what? We're not done in the bottom lane either. As they are coming in alive. Doesn't have any summon as well, just dead.
This is the pressure that you can put on with Lucian Braum, really, though. And then another stun's going to come out to Zergsting. Crazy's joining the fight as Doggo tries to flange away. Exhaust goes down onto him. 1-for-1 trade, and everyone now is down here as a party in the bottom lane. I should have brought balloons. Balloon's going to force MAO-AN away, but he flashes forward. And with the overload, will secure the kill. Crazy next on the menu. Galatasaray able to walk away, wounded, limping Kino. That's a lot of minions. Should have stand beside me. We'll be able to jump away to Liang.
Finally gets out of that one, and it's
state of the game. 1,000 gold lead now for Beyond, and looking
no
for
flash.
Crazy on the top lane. No flash. Hasn't had it all game. Still doesn't have it, Goldborg. No exhaust on him either. And no TP. Crazy lives up to his name by overextending a little bit. Liang should be able to secure this. Misses the shock blast, and Husha will dive in for the final auto attack for the kill.
And this is some of the tendency going of accelerating the early game lead here. You take it as Beyond.
And the question for Galatasaray is, can they do what Beyond were able to do in the last game and actually mitigate some of this early bleeding? Because right now, Alive is caught out once again. Galatasaray started up the Cloud Drake, and because of it, they lose 2 kills. They have to get out of there. They lose the Drake. It's 4 kills, 5 kills to 1 in favor of Beyond. A 2,000 gold lead.
1 minute and 30 seconds, and by then you can look to equalize even more. You know what? He's not even done forcing flashes off Mojito.
And this is where Husha is just so good. Roundwalk coming in as well as MAO-AN looks to try and catch out that Lee Sin's going to chase forward. MAO-AN, overload? Okay, yeah,
we don't talk about that. That was a bit of an oopsie.
I've got it. It forced him away. Galatasaray still looking for this fight. The Rift Tower will go down. Do they want to continue pushing in? The Turkish representatives want a little bit more of the action. Unbreakable going out. That's a great bullet time's going to rip through them. Liang has to flash away, but he's already killed off Mojito. And Galatasaray just unwilling to give up an objective. Continue to push in. The needle work goes wide as Doggo refuses to take his shot.
And that's just a bit greedy. Beyond Gaming, they had the entire setup. Bot lane was pushed in first, which meant the Doggo, Kino, they would be up there.
Try and make some forays into the enemy jungle, but with the exhaust down here onto Liang, needlework connecting, snip, 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 snip. Destiny comes in, there's the gold card locked, and Bolulu will kill the Jace.
That's one of the cross maps we wanted to see, but the problem here now becomes that you don't have a Rift Herald, you don't have to wave to punish on any of these plates despite Liang being down. He also has to teleport, so while it was a nice roam, you're losing out on the mid lane. MAO-AN can now move down, and now you can accelerate the pressure.
2 TPs available here, and there's the Rumble going in behind them as well. These TPs could turn this game as MAO-AN caught out off towards the top side. Bolulu pops the stopwatch. MAO-AN's already dead. Bolulu's still surviving for the moment, but now he has been killed off. Crazy joins the fray. 4v4 on the bottom lane. Husha does still have that Rift Tower. Has to wait, of course, to be out of combat to put it down. Both TPs expended for the side of Galatasaray. TP still available here for MAO-AN. Galatasaray staying 4 players strong down towards this bottom lane, looking to defend. The wave's going to push in. Husha can just put down that Rift Tower, but you want to get rid of that next plate before you do because of the bulwark, because of the extra defenses. They can't do that, so he puts down the Rift Tower as the wave is cleared out. TP used by MAO-AN, and Beyond want to continue this fray, want to continue a Barney, want to continue the fight in the bottom lane. Husha forced away, waves cleared out, Rift Tower will charge in, but not able to take down the tower.
But I think that's fine. What you really want here is also stacking on your objectives on the Drakes here, because you could have just let the Rift Herald go down.
Galatasaray actually only playing 2 lanes of this map. They're looking for something down towards this bottom lane, but while all of this is happening, Doggo is going to get plate after plate after plate off that top side. Sun's coming in. There's the gold card as well. Husha, Crescent Guard away. Mojito caught underneath the tower. Zergsting will fall. Bolulu stepping past the tower as well. Liang flashes in. There's the exhaust. Bolulu's going to get caught out by Kino. Dodges the Fisher. Superb sidestep by him. Alive's now going to flash away. Crazy joins the fight as well off towards the top side. Husha and MAO-AN. Kino should be able to jump over to his teammates. Ends up
for the Ocean Drake to respawn here. Now you have a Rift Herald in your inventory, ready to deploy to not really get a turret, but to get some pressure here. But speaking of pressure, I think this might lead to a fight in the mid lane.
No solar flare for Zergsting. Doesn't land the Zenith Blade either. Kino's almost down. Zergsting ticking away. Will just survive. Spoke too soon. Liang with a long-range shot blast will find that kill. And now Beyond with a man advantage and 30 seconds on that Ocean Drake, their 3rd dragon of the game. Can just push in, get the mid-prio, work their way around. The culling once again from Doggo. He's taking up tower shots for this. He doesn't really care as long as he's putting the damage down himself. Beyond will reset. Actually, look, Ray says Galatasaray's ability to find picks and win team fights, regardless of the circumstances, may just be the difference in this series, where they're looking to find a pick and take a team fight right now. They are 5,000 gold behind. A great kick from Mojito into the solar flare, but it only gets the slow. Zergsting off to the top side of the fight as Beyond have separated Galatasaray across the map. stun card coming out, but MAO-AN's already killed off Zergsting. Kino now on the front line. Winter's Bite into the unbreakable bullet time available here for Galatasaray. They want to look for it. Bolulu going in. Stun card locked once again. MAO-AN stepping forward. Look at how low Beyond are. The roots coming out. Bolulu caught up. Mojito kills one. Bolulu stepping back, but already Alive is down before he can even pop the bullet time. And perhaps that spells the demise of Galatasaray's hopes. Mojito tried to heal up with a gold trigger, but he didn't have it, and Doggo now turns it around. Bolulu's down. It's double for Doggo. And Crazy is... I can see what he's trying to do, but didn't quite work out for them. He had to try and make some play. It's Alive. Almost caught out here by Doggo. Doggo's actually going to dive. He went too deep. Bullet time ripping through Beyond, but not really doing as much damage as you'd like. Kino knocked back as well. And that dive was diabolically bad. Beyond just doing something absolutely absurd there. Doggo diving way too deep. Reptile's going to charge in the bottom lane here as well. Remember, the Baron's on the cards. Doggo is dead. All of that gold went over to Alive. And Galatasaray actually have the option here
himself, but they did come back from a mid-game deficit last game and looking to do it again, but Beyond Gaming not really letting them, with the minion waves now colliding onto the turret.
A minute before the Ocean Soul. Solar Flare going out once again. Doggo has a stopwatch. The bullet time comes through. Bolulu with a stun card as well on towards the backline. They're looking for the damage, but Zergsting's already down. Bolulu has to flash away. Kino low as well. Bolulu continues to step in. Kino ticking, but won't be down. Stun card once again. Alive and Crazy can step forward. So far, a 2-for-1 in favor of Beyond, but Bolulu, Crazy, and Alive do have the option here to step into the Beyond spaces, and you can see actually Husha down to about, with the Dragon started up. Mojito actually going to be out of vision here. Everfrost used by MAO-AN. Mojito, they don't know he's there. The Unseemly is the deadliest now. He clears away the faster alteration than the Dragon. Left alone by Beyond. Mojito's just going to tank it up. Safeguard coming out as well. Bullet time. About a quarter of its cooldown left before Galatasaray will have that option. Bolulu on the flank. They're looking for Doggo. He does have a cleanse though. There's the Solar Flare. Doggo able to dodge to the back of it. Crescent Guard used by Husha. Doggo fighting down towards the bottom side. Carlin comes out and Bolulu has been killed. Now I'm going down as well, but now Alive. What damage can you do? Doesn't still have the bullet time. Husha's down. It's shut down. And now the fight continues. Crazy. Forcing MAO-AN and Kino back. Doggo low. Mojito goes in, gets one. Doggo's going to try and kill him across the wall. Dragon secured. Realm Warp coming out from MAO-AN will escape. 2 for 2 so far, but Galatasaray were able to take the Ocean. Does Doggo step forward? Crazy, you could turn this one. You could go for it on the devil on his shoulder. Instead, he listens to the Angels instead and backs away. 5,000 gold, you have 100% more gold than the enemy team. However, if it's even, then it's even. As the Solar Flare goes out, they look for Doggo. Zergsting force back. Mojito with a kick onto Doggo, but he's going to flash across the wall, and there really wasn't any follow-up for him. Mojito trying to trade onto Doggo. He is down, but bullet time! Dodge this, says Alive as he takes down a double. And Beyond Gaming were hoping they could channel that in a Neo, but they got taken out. Husha now trading with the Crescent Guard. Crazy a little bit too deep. Alive flashing forward. Look at the damage on Doggo, but he doesn't have enough to kill him off. He will still kill off Husha. And Galatasaray now the ones on the back foot, but Beyond have been leaking money over the last few minutes. Cullen going out, Doggo chipped away at, and that's the ultimate out from the Lucian. Of course, can rebuild that relatively rapidly. Husha forces Bolulu away down towards the bottom side, and Beyond do have the priority push into this. Solar Flare doesn't really do too much. Look at how low Alive is. Bolulu flanking. Alive down, shut down. The flash into the Rune Prison is enough for MAO-AN.
And now they're just getting control of the Drake Pit here. They're finally clearing out the vision of these bushes.
Behind them. Maybe a Sonic Wave steal we saw. Galatasaray able to steal them last game. Can they do it once again? He's on vision. Doggo dives across. Baron has been stopped. Kino stepping forward. The Guardian procced. Here comes Alive. Bullet time available. And actually, I think this is wise decision making from Beyond. They either had to commit to it completely before Alive got there, or they had to back away. They decide the latter is the option, but they don't have vision in the pit.
This is bad. This is very bad. They check it one time with the Lucian Ardent Blaze, and then they just forfeited. Husha is still around.
Yeah, checks it now with Wind Becomes Lightning, but they've already had Kino reset. They don't have vision. Crazy standing off towards the side. 3,000 HP now on the Baron, and Galatasaray called off the heights of the century. They're flipping it right now, but they turn around, and with the bullet time, MAO-AN steps right into his demise. Husha down towards the back of the pit. You can see how Galatasaray de-aggroed the Baron. They stopped doing it. Husha's going to try and go in. Doggo could dive in as well if they want to
so
take it. Oh, it's taken out, and Mojito's one who gets it. Beyond have to retreat. They lose MAO-AN, they lose the Baron. And Galatasaray...
The setup is now going to be Crazy out on the flank here, and there is TP ward as well, or just Bolulu with a Destiny to come through.
Crazy on the flank. Galatasaray looking for the team fight, and here we go. Kino stunned up. Look at the damage already onto that support. Sonic Wave hits a minion, the cannon getting in the way of Mojito, but the chase is on, and here we go. Zergsting in, the bullet time coming out as well, but it's immediately cancelled by the Glacial Fissure. Husha has to pop the Crescent Guard, Realm Warp used onto him, flashes, manages to get away. Zergsting low, caught out with the Spell Flux. What an escape by Husha, 1-for-1. So
Going down fast, medic.
4,000 on it, Galatasaray looking for it. Husha, can you steal it? Can you get it? No, it's secured by Alive. Now Galatasaray should be able to turn this team fight in with a heartbeat. Stopwatch is coming out alive, trying to keep himself alive. Bolulu doing the damage from the side as well. Beyond trying to win this one out. Doggo doing so much work, but
they're so low.
It's just too strong. One more auto attack would be enough. Doggo still surviving. Doggo not quite down. The more keeps him alive. Bolulu has no mana, and because of that, he has to walk away. Kino's on the chase, and he might not be able to escape. Flash, ward, Winter's Bite, concussive blows with one more auto attack will be enough. Didn't want to take the kill, gives the killing spree over to MAO-AN, and what a fun started. Crazy TPing in, Zergsting going forward, Solar Flare, bullet time available. The Solar Time, Glacial Fissure coming out, there's the bullet time, really not going to do enough. Husha pops the Crescent Guard, Crazy on the chase as well, but Zergsting's already low. Husha, the first target counter TP Bolulu joins the top time, and look at the damage coming out from Crazy, but once again, the Realm Warp from MAO-AN is perfectly positioned. Stun card locked in, Kino will fall, Mojito onto the backline, Beyond have overextended for the Baron, the kick comes out, Husha chased out, a triple for Alive, he kills off Doggo, one more left for him to take down. Crazy takes it, and only MAO-AN survives. Galatasaray can counter push.
Over 30 seconds for all of them. They have a minion wave here. MAO-AN here has to clear this some way or somehow. But it's way too late. No, he doesn't have the TP. Realm Bomb is not there either. Galatasaray, they're going to try and close it now.
They have to save the wave. Only the cannon's still alive. If that cannon dies, this is done. 15 seconds on Kino. Everfrost onto MAO-AN. The cannon's still alive. They're taking up the tower. It's alive. He's going to be able to do it. The first Nexus Tower falls. MAO-AN pops the stopwatch. But perhaps this Nexus Tower's just going to go pop while that's happening. The Nexus Tower's taken down. And Galatasaray, with an incredible victory, go 2